welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, I mean thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so
last time I played with the Cavs.
And on tap tonight, it's the Sacramento Kings going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Played with or
for the Cavaliers, these guys are playing good basketball with 7 wins in their last 10 games, and they like their chances tonight.
Also,
and guys, the fans always enjoy hearing stories from your playing
This is where
days.
his first game was
Let's
played,
talk teammates. Shaq, who were your favorite guys to play with over the years?
You know, everyone loves the Shaq,
meeting
and Shaq
in
has 4
Sacramento,
rings, but I'm
I
saying it here.
They all
in
love
real
the
life. Everybody loves him. Sexy, handsome, and qualified. That's what Shaq said.
I think my question was, who were your favorite teammates?
Let me finish, Ernie. Let me finish. I'm quick to say, hey, I got 4 rings, but
Okay. Cavaliers at the Sacramento Kings.
We're going to bring you an interconference matchup in this one as the Cavaliers come from Cleveland to play this one. Welcome to the Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Holland alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. This game in Sacramento marks the start of a homestand for the Kings. They have been riding the bottom end of the middle of the Western Conference, 11th place right now.
And guys, this is an opponent that's given them problems first 2 times out that they met. Both losses. We'll see if the 3rd time is the charm.
This is their last chance, Greg. I mean, the final game of their season series against this group. So they're looking for a measure of redemption and, of course, trying to avoid being swept.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. So on the floor for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Mozgov in at the 5 down low. You look at him physically, and Rudy Gay is the complete package at the small forward spot. Nothing holding him back.
And you know, Kevin, he comes in at 6'8", has that solid frame, unbelievable athletic ability with the speed to go with that for a player of his height. He is a true talent. Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Rondo. Good D by Love.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now Rondo to Rudy Gay.
And the rejection by Love. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
And with Rudy Gay, the physical part of the game has never been a problem with him. As great a physical player as any other small forward in the league, his one drawback is he can get in his own head at times and not play to his strengths.
Now here's Rondo. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game. To the middle, here's James.
And the rejection by
Cousins.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Curry dishes to Cousins. Mozgov with the steal. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it, the fast break chance. Rondo with the steal. And now the Kings fast break.
And now here we go with Rudy Gay.
That's good from Gay on the assist by Rondo.
And no doubt a lot of players can get in their own head, like Gay does at times. He does so much on the floor. It is odd when he vanishes for stretches of the game. On pure talent, he has few peers in the league.
Here's Smith after Rudy Gay's bucket. Love kicks to Irving.
And now Kyrie.
This is the Mozgov. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Signature slam right there from the big fella. How many of those have we seen before?
1 of 6.
The Kings trailing. Rondo passes to Curry.
Curry with the ball. Set inside off the glass.
Here's AC. Makes it off the glass. AC's got his first 2 points.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, when George Karl and I were able to chat a moment ago, they've had a tough time against this team. watching both of their games against them this season. He said they're really tough to deal with because of their intelligence and execution offensively. We've got to play mistake-free basketball to get the upper hand. And so far, we haven't been able to do that. Guys, let's see if tonight's any different.
Thanks, Doris. So keeping the opposing shooters in check, guys, they're making that a very high priority right now.
I think that's smart. I mean, you have to identify what your opponent's strengths are, and he's done it correctly.
Yeah, I think so, too. I mean, if you let their shooters get even a tad comfortable, you're playing with major fire there.
And pulled out all the stops to fight his way inside, but the D just was not giving in.
Gay kicks to Curry.
Outside to Steph Curry for three.
Again, Curry missing. So for Sacramento, their last game, a loss to the Trailblazers.
Yeah, major problems at the charity stripe in that game. They just could not convert their free throws.
And that makes it hard to win, especially on the road. You get a chorus of about 20,000 yelling at you every time you put one off the rim. Boy, that's got to wear on you.
For the three, basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Curry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
His first three-pointer of the game.
Mozgov a screen on Gay. James kicks to Love.
Love for three.
Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And now here comes Gay. Leading the break. And the rejection by Love. LeBron right side. The dish to Love.
And now here we go, Kyrie.
Irving against Rondo. Poke loose.
Oh, Rondo gets a steal. And now Rondo gets rejected by Love.
Throws it up high.
LeBron,
no good from LeBron.
Nice effort on the alley-oop, but probably not a good choice.
Yeah, it looked good initially, but then broke down just as quickly.
Now here's Cousins. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Sacramento again missing.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Smith with a wide open look. Nice open look, but it's no good.
And now DeMarcus Cousins.
Gay right side.
To Rudy Gay inside.
Shot is off.
No
and Cleveland the other way now. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And no doubt in my mind, the overriding factor in that game was their huge edge on the backboard.
Yeah, the level of energy they had, guys, in the win wasn't matched by their opponents. That rebounding difference, I think, was indicative of that.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Kings.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also,
I'll be right back.
so defensively, they've been able to cause
LeBron gets a turnover. Let's see the turnovers for the Cavs. 2, 1, 4, 6, 7.
Turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Here's Curry. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Sacramento making some changes. Kesky comes in for Quincy Asen, and it's Collison in for Rajon Rondo. Cleveland also making some changes. Thompson comes in for Mozgov, and it's Amon Shumpert in for Smith. Now here's Irving. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. It's taken away by Collison.
That's 8 turnovers for the Cavs now.
He dishes it to Gay. Puts up the baby hook. Good D by James.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Cavs only have 6 points. This is a low scoring game. This is a low
outside jump
scoring game.
Just 5 to shoot. Trying to get back on track. No good. Some solid defense from Gay.
And now Seth Curry.
Curry with him. He's picked up by Irving, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Man, you talk about a guy that's bounced around the league since he's been in it. Darren Collison. I mean, he's played on 5 different teams in his first 6 seasons, and he's been a contributor and an impact player on all of them.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Kuvas checked in for Cousins. Coley Stein comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Ben McLemore in for Curry. Then for the Cavaliers, Channing Frye's checked in for Love. Jefferson comes in for James. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving.
Got a nice haircut.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. For Darren Collison, played a career-high 35 minutes a game last year. Seemed to help him find his rhythm great on offense.
And his coach had confidence in him, and boy, did he deliver. Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that hip injury shut him down after 45 games, but a positive season for him to build upon nonetheless.
Shumpert dishes to Fry.
An
absolute bomb from 3-point range. And now just a 3-point Kings lead.
Cavs are now down by 3.
Collison with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
You know, and in watching that game, he did a really nice job of passing the basketball, scoring, and setting up his teammates.
Dellavedova, the pass to Thompson. Off target from 3-point range. Kings leading now by 5. Collison kicks to Caspi. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Here's Dellavedova. He's coming off a 10-point game against New York.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took all the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Outside Shumpert. Inside, here's Fry, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Excellent feed from D.C., Darren Collins.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Shumpert dishes to Fry. Shoots it.
With the shot.
And the shot is long.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not. I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see which teams made the most of their opportunities on the offensive glass this month. In third, the Cavaliers.
And they really put an emphasis on offensive rebounding. And, guys, it's paying off. The second chance points are coming in bunches.
And Thompson sends it back. Now Cleveland moving it up. Shumpert, no good. Outside Collison. And there's the feed to McLemore. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings and came away with a win.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Clearly, that was the overriding factor. A double-digit advantage on the boards. They just pounded them inside.
And last year's midseason trade had to feel good to Iman Shumpert. Toiling away in New York, injured, uninspired. Boy, did he find new life in Cleveland. Of course, playing next to LeBron can do that for him.
And for Shumpert last year, Clark, he added the defense and athleticism on the wing that Cleveland so desperately needed.
Yeah, he sure did, Kevin. And he also became a facilitator of all things. I mean, you wouldn't expect that from him, but he averaged over 3 assists a game easily. The best mark of his career.
Good point.
Cavs are really struggling right now. They're trying to get back on track, but they keep on falling back. Now Mr. Double Zero.
Here's McLemore.
Throws it in. Now
he's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here's Coley Stein. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now,
the Cavaliers trail by 10. The drive by Shumpert, and that one is stuffed right through.
Letting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Now here's McLemore. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Dellavedova, the pass to Fry.
Sizing up Carlson.
Here's Dellavedova. He's covered by Collison.
Inside.
And count 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Oh, nice double pump finish there. Strictly for the fans.
The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Sacramento leading by 5. Here's Cauley-Stein, and he makes good on the way. Cauley-Stein's got 6.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Ultra impressive, guys. Caught them off guard, and they've taken the momentum in this game now.
Now, here's Jefferson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Shumpert penetrating. Misses from short range.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? You like their effort level here in the early going. I mean, they're really making things happen for themselves.
Here's Dellavedova. He's got 7, and that one's good.
I don't think you can say enough about the quarter he's having. Every one of his attempts has gone down.
And Matthew Dellavedova is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. James Anderson, he's checked in for Costa Kukis. There's the dish to McLemore. It's hauled in by Fry. The Cavaliers trail by 7 to the paint. Here's Jefferson. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Sacramento's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And there's a whistle that goes on Amon Shumpert. For Sacramento, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
First quarter, second minute. Pick by Channing Fry.
Fry, that's for 2. That misses. And of course, as we've always seen LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his tremendous leadership.
I put all the pressure on me to be better and come through for my teammates. This is the position I put myself in. It's the position I put our team in, and as the leader and the guy that goes out there and make things happen, that's the way it's going to be.
Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James is a textbook example of how to take responsibility and lead.
And Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. They're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
Yeah, and you know, they've also done a good job, Greg, on their end of the floor by not throwing the ball away.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love with the talented pair in the forward position. And it's Fry in at the center. Rondo gets the bucket.
Shot. Cavs down by 11.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in.
Now here we go.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. LeBron outside.
LeBron.
He feeds it to Fry. To the middle. The kick out to Irving.
Irving. Fakes. Timeout, Cavaliers.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
They only have 1.8 seconds to shoot. Here we go.
Shot from the
Irving
inbound.
pops the shot up.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Cleveland.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Kings leading now by 8.
Here we go, Rondo with the ball.
Outside Rondo.
Oh! Got Kyrie there with the ball.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by.
Now Gay with the
kicks
ball.
to Anderson.
To Anderson. No good.
It's rebounded by Cleveland.
JR grabs
Smith's
the
got
board.
4 rebounds in this game. Mozgov sets a screen for Smith to the paint. Kicks it out to Love.
There we go, LeBron.
LeBron against Cousins. And James Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Curry's checked in for Sacramento.
Curry checked in.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Here we go, LeBron being guarded by Rudy Gay.
It's LeBron with the
Crossover,
drive.
slams him.
And powers down the jam.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautiful.
High-level skills being showcased out there now, fellas. I mean, that was a terrific hoop.
The ball.
How much more is there to say about LeBron James, Clark? Incredible consistency, unbelievable athleticism. He just is a marvel in every way the longer he plays.
Kevin, when you look at his career averages, I mean, just off the charts, and he has the same unbelievable year every year. Consistency, phenomenal.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact, a good call by the officials.
The Cavaliers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. First free throw is good.
65%.
And talking about LeBron's consistency, it's not just a physical effort. It's also a mental one. I mean, you know you're targeted by the defense all game. That'll wear down even the best players. How is it that LeBron's armor just never seems to be penetrated?
LeBron with the block. Pass to Mozgov. On the wing, Irving. Cleveland moving it around. And stolen by Cousins. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Rondo. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And that's now 6 points for Rajon Rondo.
You know, on the topic of LeBron, one of the few areas where he could improve consistency in is from the three-point line. 3 years ago, he hit over 40% from downtown. 2 years ago, 38. And last year, down to 35.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Here's Gay.
Gay with the shot.
Here's Kufis. Nice work on the ball. It's paying off with the basket. And it's an 8-point lead.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Gets the pick.
James dishes to Love. Nobody near Irving. Nailed from three-point land. Irving's got his second basket of the night. Sacramento leading by 5.
And now
Cousins. That time on the assist by Rondo. Rondo's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Here we go with Kyrie Irving.
Irving attacking.
Inside.
Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Irving's got 7 points.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Curry can't get it to go.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Now, here is Smith. Last game he had 13. Kicks it out to LeBron. Just 5 on the clock. Shot from the wing. But they recover it. No basket. Missed number 5 out of his 8 shots.
This hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
For Sacramento, they have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. Free throw good, Curry. And the Kings making a change here. Aces checked in. And both free throws good for Curry.
Rajon Rondo, guys, really needs to operate in a system that's point guard centric. He needs the ball to be effective. Pushing it, driving, dishing. When he has to play off the ball, that's when trouble starts.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 7. Stolen. And now Sacramento on the break. Rondo's running, and the layup's good off the glass. Rondo's got 6 points in the quarter.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
And for Rondo, he's almost a throwback at the point, fearlessly taking it to the hole, getting knocked down, and getting right back up to fight another round. The thing maybe against him right now is what kind of guy influence. What is he like on a team? How does he affect it?
That's a great point. And also nowadays in the NBA, there's more of a premium on shooting and spacing. So it's going to be up to Rondo to adjust to that new style. That's going to be the question. Can he make that transition?
Well said. Sacramento leading by 11. Curry with it. Now defended by Mozgov. Curry kicks to Rondo. Rondo is doubled. Rudy Gay on the wing. 6 on the shot clock.
Gay with the ball.
And that one's good. Gay's got 9.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Whistle blows. If that's going to be a travel. We always like to break down the league leaders at their respective positions, so check out this group of small forwards with the highest field goal percentage since also LeBron James, number 1.
Obviously, looking at those numbers, he hasn't just been settling for outside shots. He works very hard to get a lot of high-quality looks in close.
And that inside-outside game, I like to call it reversible clothing. It makes him the most accurate shooter among NBA small forwards.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Kupas. Then McLemore comes in for Curry, and it's Collison in.
Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
Jefferson's checked in for LeBron.
Here we go, Delhi.
A strong season from Darren Collison cut short last year. Greg shut down at the end of last February.
Yeah, he had that issue with his hip, and that kind of ended things for him in what had been a promising season. A shame, since he was having the best of his career today.
It's Gay with the drive. Good D by Love.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Collison.
In the corner, it's McLemore. The shot's good. Collison making the play. Collison's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Off his foot, and the official saying it was kicked. And Cleveland making a change here. Fry's checked in.
Channing Frye checked in.
That's a 2 from Dellavedova. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Boy, they're knocking down the long-range shots. A lot of those same shots they missed earlier in the first quarter. They still find themselves down here, but they're starting to make some headway into that deficit.
And he gets it to go. 11 points for Rudy Gay.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Thompson, a screen on Collison. Here's Dellavedova. And he converts the layup.
Well, you look at the scoreboard and you realize how much he's already contributed. You really have to wonder how bad it might be if he weren't doing the job he's done so far.
Sacramento leading by 13.
First by the Cavs.
Now here's Collison. 8 points for him. Now the pass to Gay. Off the screen.
With the shot.
It's holding by Fry. Fry's got his third rebound on the night. Shumpert.
No good. Matt grabs the board and now going
here's
back outside.
He's got 13. And Channing Frye gets the three. Fry's got 8 points.
They are absolutely stroking it from outside. I mean, textbook perfect. Good balance, nice high release.
Collison with the shot.
Collison, no good.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Here we go.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all with a block.
Shumpert with it. Now defended by McLemore. Outside for Jefferson. 2 on the clock.
3.
And it's off from three-point range. Sacramento's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown.
Gets rejected.
Got a hand on it. One-on-one here. And here's Fry for 3. And Sacramento with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. They'll find themselves in the middle of the string of 3 straight at home. Gay drives in.
Now here we go, Collison.
Here's Collison.
Oh, he gets fouled.
And this is he'll go to the line to shoot 2. And no question, G.A., Rudy Gay is one of those guys who has always put up great numbers. But in 9 seasons he's been in the league, only one playoff. Only one. Count him, one. Back in 2012.
Yeah, but what if he were still in Memphis, though, Kevin? I mean, that's one of it. Sometimes it's not always your fault that you're not getting there.
True.
You got to play on a good enough team, and he hasn't up to this point. So, yeah, he's had his moments of inconsistency and will disappear at times. So there's some shared blame there as to why he hasn't been more consistent when it comes to the postseason.
And Channing Frye slams it down.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to
Cavs
mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there. And, you know, back to Rudy Gay, he's a tremendous all-around talent. Physically, instinctively, skill-wise, he's got it all. Except that consistent winning touch, that remains to be completed.
Collison against Shumpert.
Channing Frye sets the pick in.
Great D that time from Collison.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Caspi.
And thinking more about Rudy Gay, one key number I look at from last season, his assists. By far the most in his career. And that didn't translate into a ton of wins, but it very well could have been the next step forward getting those wins.
For Sacramento, they have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11. And so he hits the technical free throw.
They need to get their standing in
the drive by Collison.
In the Eastern Conference.
Here's Colin Stein, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Stein is the first, second free throw. Colin.
No luck that time either.
Good either.
The Cavaliers trail by 13.
Here we go with the Cavs.
Outside jumper. Feeds to Fry. The
Fry pops up a deep 3.
It's rebounded by McLemore.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight. A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And it's Shumpert penetrating.
Pops up the shot.
Again, Shumpert misses.
1 of 8 shooting.
Collison.
Half-court shot.
The shot will not go.
This first half for
and so we conclude the first half. The Kings on top, up by 15. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline, of course.
Guys, I'm here with Kevin Love. And Kevin, facing a deficit at halftime, what do you guys need to do differently in the second half of this ball game?
Thanks, Josh. I mean, we're getting good ones. I don't know what it is. We had a day off. We need to get our legs under us in the second half, come out, go on a big run like we usually do, and we'll be fine.
It's a make-or-miss league. Kevin, thanks for the time. Guys, over to you.
Thank you, Doris, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello again. We have amped up home crowd joining us for our halftime report. Ernie Johnson with the illustrious Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. The story early on was Darren Collison, who was on fire. He had 13 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. What'd you think about Sacramento, Kenny?
I love how they opened the game. They pushed the ball up court at every opportunity, and they put the defense on their heels. But it wasn't just a track meet. It was a well-thought-out strategy that the coaches had way beforehand. We'll see what adjustments get made to try to stop their transition game in the second half.
Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts?
On defense, they've been all over the place, especially when it comes time to protecting the rim. They struggle in a lot of areas, but they got to toughen up inside. It's a tough matchup.
And that'll wrap up our halftime show. The third quarter set to go moments from now.
Third quarter about to begin.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but you know, anything can happen. Darren Collison really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
We've got Rudy Gay, DeMarcus Cousins out there with Quincy Ace. That's Rajon Rondo. And it's Curry in at the 2 spot. That's the group for George Karl getting going here in the second half.
We go LeBron.
The try.
Oh! What a dunk.
You know, on the surface, it might seem questionable to attempt a dunk like that when you're behind.
No, Curry.
But I think he's just trying to give him a spark.
Yeah, what a dunk it was.
And he's got that awe factor. Even look at us. We're all sitting here just waiting for when he goes airborne.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Here's Irving. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Rajon Rondo.
Knocks it down 89%.
Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
Arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the game.
Rondo passes it to Cousins inside and scores again.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Irving against Rondo.
Irving.
From downtown.
And Kyrie Irving gets down the triple.
Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you know, Kyrie Irving really ambidextrous as a ball handler because you can't play him to one side, and he's ambidextrous as a finisher too. He's so creative and crafty.
Here we go, Rondo.
Terrific at the rim with both hands.
Here's Cousins.
Inside, he scores.
Cousins has got 10 points in the game.
He's having a strong
sort of been the
half.
story here today, hasn't it?
It's stolen by Rondo.
Gets a turnover.
And here we go with Curry running it up the court.
Inside,
and that one's good. And the Kings lead by 18.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Love from downtown.
Wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And one thing about Irving's ball handling, he does a great job of protecting the ball. A very low rate of turnovers for a player as aggressive as he is on the bounce.
Oh my gosh.
Thinking about DeMarcus Cousins, Clark, when he was selected, people questioned whether he could stay out of trouble. Many doubted that, you know, he could, but he has stayed clean really since day one.
Yeah, you know, going back 5 years ago, a beat writer actually had the audacity to say he would end up in jail at some point.
To AC.
Cousins has proved him and others
AC
wrong.
to
Rondo passes to AC.
Curry
wide
for three.
Open. Offensive rebound.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Slamming it down.
I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark. How's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, no hesitation at all taking that one to the basket. Beautifully done.
And they can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor.
Actually called him out about that failed prediction. I mean, they made amends, however, with the writer eating his words and donating to a charity of Cousins' choice.
Rondo dishes to Cousins. Fires from 18.
The shot.
The shot is off. Excellent D there from Mozgov. Smith outside.
Smith now.
Love outside.
Love inside.
It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Yeah, and for Cousins, it's never been a question of talent. I mean, many are glad to see that he's been able to stay focused, really for the first stretch of his career.
With the shot.
Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Kings leading now by 18. Rondo kicks to Gay. Back to Rondo. Nice pass. Right over the rack perfectly for the layup. Rondo's got 12 in the game. Rondo against Irving.
Inside Irving.
Shot is off.
No good.
And Sacramento will go the other way with it. And stolen by
Kyrie
Kyrie
gets the
Irving.
ball now on the fast break.
That's in for his 5th pick of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never
now
in a hurry.
And
gets
stolen by Irving.
Turnover. Here we go at Irving.
The shot.
The shot.
And Curry pulls it down.
Major defensive lapse right there.
Now Rondo.
He's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him.
Now
They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Outside for Rondo.
Backing it out.
Curry passes to AC.
Rondo with the ball.
Rondo dishes to Cousins. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Gets fouled.
You know, when you look at DeMarcus Cousins, he's clearly one of the more talented and also one of the most emotional players in the game. He's also one of the most teed up.
We're talking about Cousins' top 5 in technical fouls in each of his first 5 seasons.